Okay, and we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Moonfall Plays. I'm Moonfall, aka Cass, and we are going to continue doing some shiny hunting today. It is spooky season, and we're going to be going for some spooky ghosts. So let's go ahead and we can get started. Oop. I'm getting stared at by a whole bunch of things. Second there, one of them looked slightly different than the others, and I got very confused and concerned for a moment that maybe one was shiny. Realize I didn't put my screen up when I need them. Okay, I just realized one quick thing. Where, it might help if people knew the stream existed. So give me 1 second to get the stream link shared. Yeah, so you can see in the chat, we got some little ghosties and we got some little teacups because we are going to be going for Poltergeist, which is one of the ghosts that I am missing. I'm missing both Poltergeist and Sinistra, so we are going to be going for that. So let us go look for some shinies. So Poltergeist spawns over in this area, so we're gonna go over here. And one of the reasons I'm choosing to hunt this one is because obviously I need it, but it's one of the few ghosts that does appear regardless of time of day. So that's a nice thing because a lot of the ghosts only will spawn at night, which does make it a little bit different, a little bit difficult. Okay. I'm usually down in this area by this lovely set of little bamboo. Yes, bamboo trees. Yeah, they're bamboo. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's pop a sandwich. Let's save first. I agree. They are really fun convergent species, where it's something a little bit different, not a regional form, but something a little bit different, which I like. And then I have Am I having any weird buffering? Am I having any weird buffering? Okay, I'm getting an error message from YouTube, so I'm just making sure. Ah, hello Zinsk. It is tea time. Yes, it is. And just for everybody, if you're seeing any weird buffering, if you're seeing any issues, just let me know in the chat. We did have to change my setup a little bit, so I'm still trying to figure out what the best way of doing it's going to be. Okay, so where did my sparkling sandwiches go? Images. Okay, so ghost is red onions. Perfect. Works for tea. A green, because you're hunting a nice little green Pokemon here. Because like Glitcher Blink is too far away. Yeah, you know. He is kind of lurking back there in the background. No, stay. It looks like it might still count my onion. Just barely, but I might still count my onion. He really just logged on for sandwich quality assurance. You know, you are the one person that really cares about the quality of my sandwiches, so I appreciate you coming in to make sure that I'm doing my job with them. Okay, so Ghastly and Gengars also do spawn here, which is good to know. We're gonna probably have to do some... Oh, I just realized I have, put Alton up front. It's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Legend of Zelda, so I might keep pressing the wrong buttons here. So it takes a moment for everything to go back to the right place in my brain of what buttons I should be pressing. And because these are so small, and because it's not an outbreak, I don't mind auto-battling them, because they'll just continue to spawn. They're a little bit on the harder side to see. But I do really like the idea of convergent evolutionary Pokemon, of just, it's different than a regional evolution. They evolve separately, but they're still a little bit similar just by the nature of their environment, or just by the way that nature has selectively designed certain traits. So I do like the concept of divergent Pokemon, or the divergent species of, or convergent species of Pokemon. I think it's a really cool concept that they've come up with it. and see? There's even Gengar spawning. Little guy. That is a tiny Gengar. That is a small Gengar. That is really cute. We've only gotten a couple of convergent evolutions so far, but it is something that I do hope they bring back in future generations, because I do think it's a really cool example of like Pokemon reflecting reality. Look how small that cup of tea is. That is a tiny, tiny cup of tea. They are aggressively chasing me. Right into that one. It's true. At least I don't have to worry about ending an outbreak, and that is a very tiny cup. That's the one good thing about trying to do, like, the spawns versus the outbreaks, because I can just keep attacking. I don't have to worry about trying to end the outbreak while I'm doing it. The downside is I do have a lower chance of them spawning, but it's still a pretty decent chance of spawns, so it's not like it's so drastically lower that it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm looking for like, it looks kind of a little slightly faded, a little bit more green. So I think once I see it, I'll be able to tell the difference pretty easily. But just to be safe, I am going to be knocking a bunch out. I'm running into them. I'm hoping the shiny gods will be on my side. Well, it was not a shiny that I needed. I did get a shiny today during, while playing Pokemon Go, so maybe the universe will say, like, oh yeah, that's just the start of your shiny luck for the day. I've got a couple shinies in Pokemon Go this week that were all repeats, but it's like, you know what? Hey, I'll take them. One of them, I actually hadn't even gotten in Pokemon Go before, so I was like, oh yeah, no, that's a nice one to get, even if I've already had it in other games. Into that little guy. I like that when the NPCs vanish when you're fighting in a battle, their accessories don't. So, for example, that was just a floating Pokeball. So we know Zinsk loves Gengar, and we talked about Ghost a little bit last week, but besides everyone's obvious favorite one, because we know that Bug Baron loves Shedinja and Zinsk loves Gengar, what's your second favorite, or some of your other favorite ghosts, like of their top ghosts? Oop, Gengar, excuse you. Or Ghastly, not Gengar. Ghastly, excuse you. Oop. I wasn't trying to run into you. I was trying to go past you. Pumpkaboo is a cutie. I definitely agree. You can see I have a little one back there. Kind of watching. That one's actually back there behind me is a nice little shiny one, which is fun. So Pumpkaboo is a cute one. My body's like, hey, you need to take a go to sleep. Drink my soda, get some caffeine in me. Oh, hi, Ari. Are you here for chaos? You are, I know. Ari's like, we're doing spooky. I'm here. I'm here for spooky. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi? Say hi. Look at the camera. Want to say hammer and say hi. Oh, you're purring. You're a purry baby. Hi. Okay, yes. Okay, bye. She's had enough. I like her little like, okay, I'm done now. Bye. Yeah, she definitely thrives on chaos. That's her entire MO is just what chaos can I thrive off of and create. Oh, hi, welcome back. Welcome back. You want to come cuddle? Okay. You can come sit on my lap, but your chair's available. Your chair's over there. We made your chair available for you. Or not. Bye. She doesn't want to sit on the chair if we put it there for her. She only wants the chair when she can't sit in the chair. In true cat fashion. I am also chair. Yeah, you know, I am also chair. It is true. I'm not as exciting of a chair, I think, because it's a lot harder to climb. I think it's doable, but it's a lot harder to climb on me for her. Ooh. Excuse me, Haunter. What you doing down there, baby? She's just sitting down next to me, just staring. And making little, like, crunching sounds as she chews on something. She's got claws and confidence is all she needs. You know, you're not wrong. That is why I have many, many scratches. Ghastlies and Haunters, I need you to back up. I appreciate that you want the sandwich, but I need your tea friend. This is definitely a tough one to spot. I think if it wasn't so small, it would be easier. Because it's so small, I'm worried about just missing it. The Ghastlies or the teacups? Because I'm not sure I want to look at ghost type. Just, you know, it sounds like a bad way to go. A bad way to handle things. Like, I feel like the teacups at least would be matcha flavored, so they'll at least taste a little bit better. But I'm not sure about the Gengars. I feel like Gengars aren't going to taste very good. Well, the Ghastly's like a sandwich. Ugh. I mean, the sandwich was very oniony. I feel like I didn't realize ghosts like onions so much. Whoops, where did you come from? Oh, you were just hiding in a bush. Yeah, so that sounds like a good way to get cursed. Agreed. Licking a ghost Pokemon, especially a Gengar, or Ghastly, anyone in the Ghastly line, just sounds like a very good way to get cursed. They have cursed body. I would like to not get cursed. Thank you. They're so tiny. They're so small. There's one in the background. No, that does have a dark back. Ooh, ah! Stop. Ah! I want to run through you. I want to run past you, not into you. Can we agree that that's a good way to do it? Not just running into you. Don't attack me. I just would like to run past you while staring at you to determine if you have a different colored head. They are so small. Okay. They need the aromatics because they rely on the non-physical. So that's why they want the spicy, the food that will basically burn their tongues, like onions. So that way they can feel something, taste something. Squinting here. They're so tiny. It also makes everyone cry, yeah. They have to do less work if they smell like onion, right? It'll make everyone cry, and then they don't have to worry about trying to work too hard themselves on scaring people. Like, definitely if someone comes at me smelling like onions with their tongue out, I'm gonna run away, right? Ah. Like getting closer, I'm like, is it gonna be somewhere? Ah! I'm gonna actually zoom out slightly so I can get closer to the screen. So that way it's not just my forehead. Because I feel like getting closer to the screen is gonna help me see these guys better. Dark. Why are you all so small? They are all so tiny. It's so hard to tell. Well, chat, there's a lot of ghost type Pokemon that we've seen over the years. But are there any ghost type Pokemon, either type combos that you would want to see or see more of? Or are there any like designs or concepts that you'd like to see? Just because there are so many different clever concepts out there, or so many different ideas of different ghost Pokemon. I'm curious if there's any that you are really, really liking, or ones that you really want to see. Bigger balloon that kidnaps adults. Wouldn't that just be Driftblim? Or are you looking for, like, Mega Driftblim? I know for me, the one I would like to see is never going to happen, just because they're not going to be giving us any more evolutions. But I still wish... I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I still wish that we got a ghost evolution. I think it would be really cool to see some of those types that we have yet to see. Some of those physical types for Eevee. That's something that I've thought about, where I doubt it's going to happen in ZA, but maybe in a future Legends game or a future like game where the regional decks, I think it'd be really fun if they gave us a regional form of Eevee, and that Eevee got all of the physical types. So the standard Eevee gets the special types from that physical special split, while this one would get the physical ones. So that way we could get the rest of the types in evolutions without it being every Eevee can do it. So that's what I would like to see. Spooky on. Basically, yeah. Whoops. And Gigantamax Drifloom. Yeah, it's just a giant hot air balloon that just steals people. Hello, are any of you slightly green shaded? Slightly green? Nope, okay. Thank you for your time. There's got to be a slightly greener matcha cup somewhere. Hey Arya, how are you doing today? Right now we're trying to find a slightly greener teacup, which are very small, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a challenge to try to spot it. But I'm hoping that we can find at least one shiny teacup. That would be really nice. At least New Zealand is doing very well. Well, that's good. Gotta fight some of these. I know it ran into me. And yeah, Arya, for my for those in Canada, happy Thanksgiving weekend as well. Gotta be some shiny somewhere. How much left on this sandwich? Okay, 2 minutes on this sandwich. If we don't see it after that, I might switch up what we're hunting for this first sandwich, just to give us some diversity from staring at the tiny little cups here. These cups are tiny. Yeah, I love my shiny Breloom. His name is Alton. He is my shiny hunter because he has Spore and False Swipe. So he's always with me when I'm doing my shiny hunting. He's definitely a major asset to the team for it. Well, except when I'm hunting either ghosts or grass Pokemon. So, you know, right now, not always the best one, but ooh, that was a Haunter I was not expecting to be right in front of me. Sandwich run out? 55 seconds, okay. We're definitely gonna see a drop off in ghosts while it's now daytime. But yeah, because he has a poison heal, he's always poisoned. Poor guy, but he seems to be all right with it. You know, it heals him except when someone disables his ability. That's when it gets a little dicey for him. But it's only happened like one time, so. One last circle to see if any of you are shiny. If not, we will go ahead and we will reset for a new sandwich. Go from there. So actually the Pumpkaboo plush was a gift from a friend. I think it's actually an official plush. So I have made some Pokemon plush before, but this one actually I think is an official. Or it was not official, it was made by somebody that actually put out little shiny Pumpkaboos. So I don't know where it's from, but I love it. I love him so much. So he's sits behind me in a lot of my streams, even if you can't see him, because I have a couple of shiny plush that I do have around. Like, I have a shiny Celebi plush from the same friend. So, like, I have a couple of shiny plushes around, but I definitely intend at some point, because I have, like I said, made some Pokemon plush before. I do have an embroidery machine, and I do sew. So, my intention is to make myself some more shiny plushes of different types. But I haven't had a chance to sit down and do that. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a quick break from teacups, and let's go ahead. What do I want to hunt instead of 2 caps? That'll be good. Instead of ghost, how about Frostlass? Frostlass spawns all the time, is an easy shiny to see. Yeah, I know. I don't have the tea. I'm not having tea right now. Maybe I should make myself a cup of green tea. That might be. I don't know if that. I don't know if they'll prefer that. Maybe they won't like if I threaten them with green tea, but it's all right. We're gonna do some Frostlass. Ooh, a shiny Ghastly at this last second of your sandwich. Nice. See, that's awesome. It's always fun when the shinies show up like super last moment. Let's make prolonged eye contact with them as I slowly sip green tea. Okay, so Frostlass is up here somewhere, usually around here. So we're gonna go over to here. So yeah, shiny Frostlass is pretty obvious. It has the big pink bow and slightly more vivid colors. So hopefully it's going to be a lot easier to see. Less squinting for me. At least for a little bit. Save my eyes. They're already bad enough. A lot of people are hunting Pumpkaboo. Yeah, Pumpkaboo is a good one. It's a really nice shiny. It's that purple. I have been lucky. I got both. I got a couple of Pumpkaboos in Pokemon Go earlier this year. So I have the standard size of both Pumpkaboo and Frostlass. Not Frostlass. Oh my gosh, I'm staring at the Frostlass on my screen. Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist. And so I have like the basics. Hi, Ari. I have the basic size one, just the standard, but I definitely am eventually going to want to do some size hunting as well. So we're going to head towards, because they usually show up around, like, here. We're going to head that way and go from there and see what we can get to spawn. And Grievard is another one that I definitely need to start hunting because I do not have them yet, and their flames are very small and hard to see sometimes. So I want to find a good spot where I can make a sandwich. So for Pokemon Go, I am Mystic. I have been Mystic since the start, so it's just kind of been my team. But I have friends in all different teams. But no, I've been Mystic. We have a pretty strong Mystic showing in our local park, which makes it nice. So we end up in a lot of gyms and such. Which team are you on and Go? Okay. Hopefully this is a little bit flatter. See if I can get it flat enough to make a sandwich. Nice. Go Team Mystic. Cool. It is flat enough I can make a sandwich here. Excellent. Yes, I know it's cold. Put up with it. Time for more onions. Because as we've learned, Apparently ghosts like onions. Specifically red onions. Let's do spicy again. Mystic does have the coolest bird, it's true. I think that was one of the reasons why I first picked it, actually, because I love Articuno. So I think that was the reason, like, back when we first had to pick a team, I think that was the reason why I ended up picking the team. We'll do pink for the ribbon. No, it's literally the coolest. Haha, very funny, Zinsk. Don't slide off, don't slide off. Okay, good. Okay, we have a sandwich. Let's hunt some ghosts. Maybe the ghosts also like terrible puns. It worked on the monkeys. We'll see if it works on the ghosts, I guess. And yeah, it is a lot of onions. It does not seem like it would probably be the best sandwich, but I guess it's not the worst sandwich. Okay, so let's see what we can spawn. So, Grievard's also spawning over here, so I'll probably be checking them as well. The shiny Grievard is yellow. So, I think it's yellow. Hold on. Double check that it is actually yellow. Yeah, it is bright yellow. So that'll also be easy to spot if it is here. Ooh, except when they're hidden in the ground like that. Thank you, Grievard. I appreciate you hiding. Oh my gosh. They're gonna keep spawning underneath me. Stop it. I'm not trying to hunt you. I'm trying to hunt the Frostlass. I want the spooky ghost lady. Shiny Grievard is a really cool shiny. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna keep running into Grievards. No, stop it, puppy. Stop it. I know you just want to be friends, but I'm trying to hunt somebody else. Okay. I'm not even getting Frostlasses. I'm just getting Grievards. I'm in the wrong area for Frostlass. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now they're spawning. Okay. The one downside with Shiny Grievard, which makes hunting it not an outbreaks annoying, is that the candle on top looks identical. Oh my gosh. Identical whether or not it's shiny or regular. And so you have to get them to jump out of the ground in order to tell if it's shiny really easily, which does make it a little bit annoying. Or when they spawn underneath you like that. That's also a little bit annoying. Oh my gosh. Grievards. Grievards, no. Go elsewhere. I'm just gonna keep running into them. The poor dogs just want to play and steal my life force. It's true. And you know what? Under any other circumstance, I would absolutely let them. But I'm trying to keep running past them. Now, there we go. Frostless. Bear, you're not even a ghost. You're not even a ghost type. Why are you here? Okay, I did not see a dog at all in front of me. I need to like find a bone to just throw out of the way. Oh, that was my fault. That one I ran into myself. Like, all doggos are good doggos. I will give them that they are definitely good doggos. But they are making my quest up and down this mountain a little bit rough. Let's see if I'm going better on the other side. Yeah, just yeet the bone out of the way. Hi, Ari. Yes. Hi. Oh, I'm getting headbutts. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh. Do you want to say hi to everybody again? Do you want to say hi to everybody again? Do you want to come on screen? I know you're kind of hidden right now by Bergamot. There you go. My little ghost. My little spooky cat. Yeah. Yeah, you're saying hi? Yeah. Yeah. You're a good girl. Okay. She always wants to come up and crash my streams. She's very invested in the shinies. She is super pretty. She's so pretty. She is, and the problem is she knows she's pretty, and so she definitely is like, I can get away with everything. Look how cute I am. So she is my baby girl. But yeah, no, she's very pretty. She's very themed for Halloween. I'm just filler between her appearances. Yeah, you know, she is the star, and she knows it. Did not even see the ghost there. And yeah, Ari doesn't like dogs. She wants to see cat Pokemon, so she would be much preferring if I hunted a ghost cat, but we don't really have a lot of options for that right now. What color is your bow? It is red. Okay, thank you. Ah! Next regional Meowth Ghost Kitty. We've gotten so many regional Meowths already, though. Do we really need more regional Meowths? I mean, the answer is yes, because I love Meowth, but... kind of come to the edge of the mountain, so let me go back up the mountain. Don't fall off the mountain, please. It defeats the entire purpose of climbing back up the mountain. go over this side. This side looks like it has some good snowy spots. Maybe there'll be some good ghosties over here. I mean, if I had to go somewhere in Undeath around a nice little lake would be nice. Oh, pond area. You are not even a ghost. Okay, apparently this is a bad place to look for ghosts because all the non-ghosts are here. That's a flamingo. You're not even... It's just a freaking art. I haven't caught a lot of my legendaries in this game, so I was just very confused when I turned and there was a full-up Articuno just sitting there, and I was like, what just happened? I haven't done... Okay, and this ghost was nowhere near me. Bye, Aria. See you next time. Thanks for joining. I haven't caught most of the legendaries in this game since they're all shiny locked, so I've just kind of let them go until I like run into them randomly, like that one. So it's good to know where Articuno is. Those are puppies. Go back and kill the flamingo. I know you don't like the flamingos. Yeah, it's truly the one flaw of ghost hunting in the mountains is just the sheer number of puppers. Okay, I was nowhere near you, bud. Like, I know you're very excited. Bug Baron's like, well, maybe we can get you a shiny dog instead. We'll summon the shiny dog. Oh my gosh, I keep running into them. There's so many of them. For a second there, that looked very yellow, and I was like, wait, was that shiny? Not shiny, not shiny. Not shiny. Not a ghost type. Puppies. Puppies. I remember when they first announced Grievard, the video they put out, like of the person climbing the mountain and getting like, what, this dog up here? It was a really a really clever way to advertise the new Pokemon, like really reveal the new Pokemon. But I was like, it made me so sad for Grievard because it's just like their lore is that they just want to play with people, and as they play, they drain their life forces, and they don't mean to do it. They just want to be with people because they're dogs that died, and it just makes me really sad. Because it's like they just want to be friends, and they just want someone to love them. And they're just poor little babies who deserve all the love. So there are a lot of them on this mountain. Excuse me, puppy, I was not trying to run into you. I've definitely seen far more dogs than I have frost glasses. Oops. Well, if the shiny wants to show up, I will play with it. If the shiny dog wants to show up, which, you know, I'll put this out to the universe, if the shiny puppy shows up, he can join my team, we can run around and play together. I'll even take some time in the picnic to throw the ball for you. So. Ooh. What did you say? That was Ari. I was like, what did I just hear behind me? It was Ari jumping to the window, but it sounded like something was falling. Delibird? You're... Okay. It's always weird when you get to an area where it's like it overrides the ghost spawns and they're like they're fixed spawns, and I'm like, but you don't aren't what I'm looking for. You're not even the right type. Why are you here? I'm sliding down the mountains. There should be a horror movie where all the, for all of the signs of a haunting are really just cat chaos. You know, they do overlap a lot. I think between the cats and the ADHD, sometimes it's hard to tell if something's a haunting or if it's just me or my cats. It's like, oh, you walk into the kitchen and all the cabinets are open. And it's like, is a ghost open them, or did I leave them all open from last time? So, there's a funny TikTok series someone did, which is just the ghost getting increasingly more frustrated as they're trying to haunt someone with ADHD, and the person with ADHD just does not recognize it. Jellybird's not even an owl. Jellybird is a penguin, isn't it? I guess, is it? No, I guess it is a... Is Jellybird an owl? I guess it is an owl, isn't it? My brain always associated with penguins, but now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't look like a penguin. I don't know why my brain always just associated it with penguins. Probably because of the ice? Huh. Like, it is a Santa Claus, but like, Santa Claus but a bird. My brain always kind of went with it as a penguin, but I guess it's an owl? We're having all these realizations on streams about bird Pokemon, like Magmar, our favorite bird Pokemon. It can fly, though it's very low to the ground, so I'm not, I guess, yeah, it can fly. Whoops. I haven't really seen them fly high, though. Kind of more like glide, like it's a low flying glide. Pokemon is nothing if not accurate to animal biology. Yeah, so that's why I always thought it was a penguin, because it looks like a rockhopper penguin to me. So that's why I was like, is it? Is it an owl? Hold on, let me look at this guy. Yeah, that's a penguin because of the tufts. Because rockhopper penguins have those tufts on their ears. I don't know. I always associated it with a penguin. I always did. And, like, Iron Bundle really looks like a penguin. It's true, owls do have tufts. There are some owls that do have ear tufts. So, like, that doesn't discount it, but my brain... And it could be just because penguins are, like, my second favorite animal. Oh, yeah, Adelie, yeah. So, Deli, yeah. Like, I can also definitely see owl. I just... My brain... Okay, I was nowhere near you, puppy. I was nowhere near you, babe. We were, like, across the bar. We didn't even make eye contact, babe. He always thought the deli was because it served cold cut meats and deli things. What? Delivered things. I guess that would be a reason it would be a deli bird. Like, the delivery bird, I can absolutely see. I can see delivery being the reason why it had that name, but... Yeah, I just always associated it with penguins. So, okay. It might be a penguin, it might be an owl, it might be none of the above. Ah, puppies. So many puppies. Nope, I'm gonna run right into that puppy now. Puppies. I see we're having the vote on what we think it is, and the audience is split 50-50. It's basically a brown deli bird. Hi, Kristen. Does that look shiny to anyone else, or is that just the light? I think it's just the light. It's just the light. Okay, go away. You're not shiny. Yeah, currently chat's debating whether or not they think Delibird is a penguin or an owl. I always thought it was a penguin, which is what people now, Bug Baron was looking up to see what people have like suspected it's based off of. And Zinsk is firmly in the owl camp. Here's a bunch of them. He's Santa Claus. Yeah, that was also what we decided. It was just he's not a bird. He's just Santa Claus in bird form. See, yeah, owl or penguin doesn't matter. He's just Santa Claus. So currently we're looking for Frostlass, though we are having far more Grievard spawns than Frostlass. And Cosmic Emperor, what's going on Twitter? Am I gonna do some Wooloo hunting? So Wooloo is one that I desperately need. Unfortunately, the only games you can really hunt Wooloo in right now are either in Pokemon Go or back in Sword and Shield. So I am intending on going back and trying to get some shiny Wooloo, just because I need both it and Dubwool still, and I love its design because I don't have any yet. But it is on the list, but it is not one that I'm doing today, just because today's focus is mostly on ghosts. But I do intend on going back and doing some Wooloo hunting. Oh, you're gonna be doing some Wooloo hunting. Nice. That's fun. I love the Wooloo shiny. So yeah, I apologize. I misread what you were saying. Yeah, I love the Wooloo shiny. It's such a cool shiny. I love that they went with the black sheep design. And I wish they did more things like that. Like, I was nowhere near you. You weren't even the one that I thought you was the one that attacked me. But I love when they do shinies that are based, because they're based on real world animals, they do a shiny that is based on it. So, like, Wooloo with the black sheep being the shiny, and Lechonk and the Lechonk line having pink pigs. Like, I think those are fun when they do Wooloos like that, or do a Pokemon like that. And since, guess you did offer me a Wooloo, I'm gonna try to see if I can get one. I'm still holding out hope I can get one. I know that you've gotten like 1 million, which I'm envious of. Pokemon Go has been very kind to you. Pokemon Go has deemed that I am not worthy of the shiny sheep. I am running a ghost sandwich currently, though it is almost up. So it's why we are getting ghost spawns, but it is making mostly the puppies show up. Okay, there's been a giant leak. So I do ask that we try to keep chat spoiler free on especially things for future games, just because we all like to go into the games being excited and surprised with what we see. So if there are any leaks that do come up from games, especially things like Gen 10 or any future games that are coming out, yeah, I just ask that chat stay spoiler free, so that way everyone can enjoy shiny hunting without having to worry about getting spoiled for games. But yeah, I am currently running a ghost sandwich. This is the second sandwich. We switched from doing, originally we were hunting Sinistra, or Poltergeist, but unfortunately it was very hard to see just because it's so small. So we switched over to doing, hopefully trying to find Frostlass, but we're having not great luck about getting them to spawn. It's more about older games. That's cool. Like, it's always cool seeing some of the early sprites and such, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm sure people are going through and looking at some of their, what original designs might have been and such. But okay, that puppy was nowhere near me. I do always take some of the supposed leaks with a grain of salt, because a lot of times they do end up being fake. Either they're fan-made or just things that have been put together. So I always take, when we see like, oh, there's been huge leaks of old designs, I do kind of take those with a grain of salt, because they're not always necessarily accurate. I'm going to keep running into dogs. They are surrounding me. Puppies, no. Puppies, no. Guys, no. Guys, I'm afraid of, nope, nope. No, puppies. I'm getting surrounded by dogs. The dogs are all chasing me. I'm just trying to get Frostlass. Guys, puppies. Oh gosh. I keep like thinking they're bushes and running into them. No, puppies, no, Zinsk. Puppies, no! You got a shiny Cantonian Meowth? Nice. I feel like that's actually one of the harder ones to spot the shiny on, because it's very subtle, especially because it's mostly just the feet that is the way you can tell. So that's definitely a nice one. All the other forms are a little bit more obvious. What did you name your Meowth? Because you've always got to give the shinies a good nickname. Into the dogs. Oh, I think my sandwich is up because I'm seeing a whole bunch of Sneasels. Couldn't think of anything good. That's okay. You'll come up with something good, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, my sandwich is up. Let's reset the sandwich and try again. Okay. Name the Meowth Whiskers. I do like in Scarlet and Violet that you can choose to battle. I do think that's a nice change. Just because sometimes you're trying to get through stuff and you're like, oh, I don't want to battle people. And then if you're actually wanting to battle them, you can go out and do it. So, like, I still need to go back and battle a lot of them because you can get a lot of rewards from battling trainers. But, because it's not really a necessity in order to level up, since there are so many ways to just battle wild Pokemon and there are so many spawns there. So it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I like that change. It's a nice difference to previous games. Like, it makes sense though, because if you think about it, how many times in old games have you just been like waiting for someone to turn, and it's just like you just sit there, especially when they would turn, trying to be like, oh, can I get around them? And it's like, here at least you can choose to battle them. Though it did make for a very funny moment in the anime when they went to Paldea and they ran into Nimona, and Nimona makes a comment about, our eyes met, we have to battle. And it's like, no, not your generation. Not your generation at all, Nimona. You don't have to battle if you meet someone's eyes anymore. So it's like Nimona, of course. She's just like the one generation where someone can't be forced to battle me. Is the one I'm in. So that always made me laugh. again for our ghosty friends. We are gonna get this Frostlass, I swear. Nimona was born in the wrong generation, literally. I think she would have done so well, like, in the world, I think the region that Nimona would really thrive in would be Sword and Shield. I think in Galar, she would be so happy, because it's like the sports athletes. You're pretty sure that Paldea has that rule because of Nimona. You're not wrong. You're thinking about it, they probably, like, I can just imagine, like, little kid Nimona being like, no, I'm gonna battle everyone. They're like, okay, we're changing the rules. We're changing the rules. But, yeah, Nimona was definitely born in the wrong generation. She would be so happy in, like I said, thinking about her in Galar, where they're basically, like, athletes are celebrities and they're sports, they're basically the equivalent of, like, sports stars. And you look at Paldea, where it's like, yeah, well, a lot of them, it's just their job. And I'm like, oh, she would thrive in another generation where she could be, like, the sports star. So, I'm always just like, girl, just go over to Galar. Just go to Galar. You will have the time of your life there. I wish I could make a sandwich that's ghosts, but not the dogs. Guys, I don't need this many puppies to attack me. It doesn't help that the snow is hiding their candles. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if that was the rule, Nimona would, like, purposely just be like, like, try to meet someone's eyes when they're not looking at her. Like, just be like, nope, can't see her. And she's like, I see you, we're battling. It's like, oh gosh, Nimona. I love her as a rival, though. I do think that that's I like the way that they built her character, because it's like, having the, like, battle-obsessed rival is a lot of fun. I do like Nimona. She's very one-track minded. And you know what? I appreciate that, because I, too, at times, am also one-track minded. You are not a ghost. You're a deer. Oh dear. Okay, puppy, I was nowhere near you. I was nowhere near you, little puppy. These puppies are like, play, treats. There's treats? It's like, no, there's no treats. Go away. There's no treats. You can't have my sandwich. You don't like shining honey because the odds are always so bad. So there are a lot of ways to improve your odds in shiny hunting. I'm actually working on a series. The first video is going to be out next week. That's going to be dedicated to talking about shiny hunting and how to improve your odds in shiny hunting, and tips and tricks that I use that have helped me been pretty successful with finding shinies. So the base shiny hunting is very difficult. The odds are low, and it's hard to control, especially if you're looking for one specific shiny. But there are ways, especially in more recent games, to improve your odds. So I decided to make a series talking about, like, okay, how can you improve your odds? How can you like what tips do I use when I'm actually shiny hunting to help me find the ones I'm looking for, or how do I kind of do quick scans on Pokemon to see. You were not where I was a second ago, so you just appeared out of nowhere. But yeah, so it can be tough when you're just starting out trying to figure out like how do I shiny hunt and what do I do. But you definitely, as you practice, you start to figure out those tips and tricks. So I figured it would be good to share them with everyone so that way other people have the opportunity to do shiny hunting as well. Because it always seems like a scary, difficult thing or something that's kind of like hard to do. But it really isn't once you kind of figure out how to do it. A lot of it's just patience, though. Just trying sandwiches over and over again like I'm doing here and just being like, okay, I didn't have luck, let's try again. Excuse me, Shamu. None of you are ghost types. Okay, let's get away from the water. None of them are ghosts. I was trying to fly and I just completely... I just completely goofed that one. Okay. Come on, Frostlass. Or shiny puppy. If the puppies are going to attack me, then be shiny. Eventually, there will be a shiny. Eventually. I hope. You got a shiny puppy the other day. A cute shiny? Nice. There are so many cute dogs in Pokemon. They really have just popped off with some of these Pokemon, like the dog designs, where it's like, no, they've actually done a good job making some of these dogs really cute. So I appreciate that. As an animal lover, I appreciate that they have made the dogs especially cute. I'm always biased towards being like, we need more cat Pokemon. Like Sprigatito. Sprigatito is a quality cat design. I just wish that it had stayed, on 4 legs. Like, I love Meowscarada, but I'm just like, I just want cats that stay cats. So one day we'll get more cats, especially ones that stay on all 4s. Come on. I need to stop running into these dogs. Anything that's not puppies. Okay, more puppies. Whoop! Went right into that one. Come on. And there's always random Golducks, and it's like, you are not a ghost Pokemon. Please go away. Okay, you were nowhere near me. You were way over there. You were so far away. Give him a wide berth. Okay, come on. There's gotta be something. Some shiny somewhere. Ooh. Where did you come from? You weren't there a second ago, puppy. You were not there. Also, I feel bad for this trainer because I feel like this trainer is about to get murdered by some Frostlass because there's 3 of them just staring at her. Come on, Frostlass. We're trying to get some Frostlasses to spawn. A shiny puppy! A shiny puppy! Okay, well, I will accept this. I will accept this. Puppy, 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 puppy. It's so cute. Okay. What kind of ball do I want to put it in? What do I want to put it in? Oh, this is tough. So Ultra Ball because it's yellow. Let's do an Ultra Ball because it's yellow. I'll take yellow. Oh, didn't catch it. It's okay. It's okay. I did promise her playtime. I did promise her playtime, so she's gonna join my party and we're gonna have playtime. That is what I promised her. We're gonna spore her first. Give her a nap. Okay. Nope. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get her. There we go. Okay, got the puppy! Okay. Hi, Arby. Ari, you're blocking my screen, baby girl. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, we'll see if I can get a second one. I don't want to do the picnic yet, just so I don't waste time on the sandwich. But we'll see if we get a second puppy or if we get that Frostlass now. But I did promise her playtime, so before the end of the stream, we will have playtime for puppies. Well, that made running into a million puppies a little bit more worth it, I will say. It's like, I swear, these dogs are just tripping me up. Well, you know dogs, pets in general, they like to get underfoot. So it's been me with these pups up on this mountain. I am gonna play with her, Zinsk, I promise. She will get playtime. Okay. Hopefully the shiny floodgates will open, because I could use some more shinies. Yeah, so for the Frostlass, the bow is the biggest difference. The Frostlass colors in general are a little bit more vivid, especially like the blues and the purples. But the bow is going to be definitely the easiest thing to spot. So I'm hoping that we'll see that fuchsia bow. But I did not know there was an Annihilate up on this mountain. Not an Annihilate, that was a Primate, not an Annihilate. Another puppy ran into me. Sorry, buddy. We're looking for Frostlass. If you've seen her, please let her know that we're looking for her. Oop, that puppy came out of nowhere. Ooh, that Frostlass is staring at me really creepily. We got really close. I'm in danger. Okay. The duck in the background is just living its best life. You are not wrong. I always love just watching like, the random Pokemon that spawn that are just like off doing their own thing. And it's like, yeah, you go have fun, little guy. Come on. Right back into the same puppy. No, puppy, I'm not trying to play with you, I promise. I'm sorry. Please go back to Candle Nap. Go back to your nap. Psyduck does have a really great shiny. It is a nice quality shiny. Like, just that blue is so pretty. For a while, we joked I was cursed because every time I would try to hunt a Psyduck, I would never get the shiny Psyduck. I would just somehow always manage to get a shiny Golduck. So I was up to like 5 shiny Golduck. I'm like something's wrong. Like why can't I get Psyduck? And finally I did get it, but I was just like, why? Why does it keep giving me Golduck? I want Psyduck. Ah. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Gotta dodge and weave these ghosts. And I missed. This is why I don't dodge and weave in real life, because I will run into everything. I can't do it in a video game. We don't want to talk about it in real life. Puppy, 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 puppy. And more puppies. All the puppies. Come on. Somewhere. Fall off the cliff. Fall off the cliff. There we go. That's fine. Okay, I was nowhere near you. I was nowhere near you. You really are being kind of Nimona here, where it's like you met my eyes from across the room and you're just like, hey, we're gonna fight now. And it's like, no, we're not. I'm nowhere near you. I didn't look you in the eye. I didn't run into you. Come on. Much longer on my sandwich. 7 minutes. Cool. Ah, Frostlass, no! Don't attack me! Not unless you're shiny. If you're shiny, you can attack me. Okay. Shiny privilege being attacked, allowed to attack trainers. You know, I will grant the shiny privilege. You know, they can have that the privilege to attack me. Specifically, if I'm allowed to catch them. Okay, there was not a dog there. There was not a dog there. Dogs out here just being really aggro. That was me. That one was me not steering. There's always a dog there. It's true. No matter where I'm at, there's a dog. That's the rule of dogs. There's just where you're at, there's a dog. Think you're alone? Nope. There's a ghost dog. There's a ghost dog there waiting for you. Like that. Puppies. What we're also learning is I don't drive very well on snow. Or maybe I just don't drive very well. I'm being haunted. Yeah. I mean, I kind of saw that coming with the ghost sandwich, but yeah, I am being haunted. We do joke that my house is haunted, so maybe there is a ghost that's haunting me, and maybe there's also a ghost dog that's haunting me. Honestly, that would track. Oh, come on, there was not a dog there. Hey, Gio. Giovanni. Do you want to come say hi to stream? Oops, the dogs are attacking. Hey, Gio, do you want to come say hi to chat? Gio, come here. Want to say hi to chat? Come here, baby boy. Come on. Gio's here to say hi to chat now. He's like, no, I don't want to. Gio. Come here, baby. You love saying hi to people. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, baby? Oh, burp. That was a burp. That was a burp. You just had dinner. Hi. You being cute. You being cute. He's like, no, I'm not cute. I am aggressive and angry. That one's Giovanni. He's my little Team Rocket leader. All of my cats are named after members of Team Rocket, so he is Giovanni. He is the boss. He is named such because of his little suit. He's always dressed for leading evil corporations. Yeah, the only two cats that ever really come onto stream, though, are Giovanni and Ariana. They are Rocket executives. So, we have 5 cats. We have Jesse, James, Meowth, Giovanni, and Ariana. So, the 2 little ones are the executives, Giovanni and Ariana. So, the black one was Ariana, and then the little tuxedo is Gio. Jesse, James, and Meowth are a little bit more skittish, so they don't usually come into this room while I'm streaming. So, they don't usually appear on stream. But the 2 of them always like to come crash and say hi. They're my little babies. I raised them from birth, so they're little Velcro kitties. Yeah, the other 3 are doing the hard work hunting mice. It's true, especially electric mice. You're not wrong. Gio and Ari do thrive on video appearances. That is their whole MO. If there's a camera, they want to be on it. Come on, Frostlass. Come on, little puppies. Any one last shinies? No, puppy. Puppies. Ah, the puppies. The puppies are here. The puppies are everywhere. Keep running into the puppies. I almost landed on that Frostlass's head. Sorry, Frostlass. Didn't mean to jump on your head. Hi, Geo. Yeah, you can go sit in the office chair. I have a chair that's right next to me when I stream, and Geo and Ari like to sit in it while I'm here, so he's now sitting on it. Oh, hi! That was an unexpected baby in here. Meowth came in. I did not expect to see Meowth come in here. She was like, I heard you talking about me. What's going on? Then she realized there was a camera and was like, bye! Ran away. Okay, and that was the end of that sandwich. But I did owe our new puppy friend some playtime. Let me heal you, and then we can have playtime. I can't be on a Pokemon when I was at a picnic, duh. Yay, ball. That ball is not going anywhere. There we go. I'm really bad apparently about throwing the ball. Puppy is very excited about playtime. Meanwhile, Como is just trying to smack me with the ball. You're just trying to hit me. You just want to hit me. Puppy. Puppy, where are you going? Puppy? Puppy, no. Puppy, don't run off the cliff. Don't run off the cliff. What are you doing? No, come back. Come back. Oh no. Okay. Oh, just kicked me in the head. There we go. We have puppy playtime. Excellent. Hi, little puppy. Yeah. Welcome to the team. Okay. It's already a ghost. It's not like it can die. You're not wrong, but I've had one too many times where I've had Pokemon, like, yeet themselves off of a cliff while we're in a picnic, and I'm like, no, come back. Weirdly, it's always been a Fuecoco. I think Fuecoco is just like, ooh, this looks like fun. So, you know how Fuecocos are. They do not have brain cells. Okay. Well, I don't want to start another sandwich because we have hit the 2 hour mark on the stream. But I am planning on coming back with another spooky stream, see if we can get some more ghosts next week. I'm going to try to see if I can get us a ghost outbreak, so that way we have a better chance of finding ghosts. And continue the spooky theme throughout the rest of October, because I have a lot of ghosts I still have to get. A couple of them are Violet exclusives, so I'm gonna have to pull out my Violet game and just make sure that I'm caught up to date on everything. And I know I have the shiny charm, but making sure I have everything else ready to go. But until then, if you haven't already given this video a like, definitely make sure to do that. I appreciate it. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. That way you can keep up to date on any future streams and on my videos that are coming out. Like I said, I'm going to start loading my So You Want to Be a Shiny Hunter series next week. So definitely keep an eye out for that and subscribe to get notifications. Otherwise, I will see you all next week. Ooh, I'm getting a ton of my Delibird. No, It's fine. Everything's fine. Otherwise, I'll see you all next week. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always,